Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. Happy Sunday evening. Hopefully everybody is doing well and had a good weekend. And get back to this. They're still both being pains. That's all I got to say about that. We've gotten, I think, 4 T2 Enamoruses today. Like 2 tier 1s. And then we haven't gotten anything for Tepig. Just nothing. Yeah, Enamorus is almost at 300 hatches, and Tepig's at 441. It's been a little absurd. I was hoping after some of the poor luck we've had recently, we'd have a nice quick run on one of those. Oops, that's not what I want. I don't need an Incata egg, I'm trying to pause evolutions. There we go. Guess we hatched an Incata egg at, 10. I had a pretty slow day today. Didn't really focus on anything too great. I'm trying to find like a task list that works with a calendar really well, like a to-do list. And I haven't been able to find one yet. I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I can't believe that it doesn't exist. So that's what I spent a little bit of today looking for, and then a whole bunch of real life stuff. I'm kind of hoping that there's like a big patch tonight, but I'm not betting on it or anything, which is fine. Also, I forgot to do this. One second, guys. I forgot that Streamlabs is a little bit finicky at times, so I want to do this. Okay, that's a little bit better. Sorry about that. Alright. +2 is plenty. I used to not use stored power for whatever reason. I usually still don't, but in the early waves it's kind of helpful. While we're lacking a better spread, like special move option. I will keep an eye out for Dazzling Gleam, because that makes the early little waves, which are just the roughest part here, a little tougher. But if we can get through that, like, if we can get an early Dazzling Gleam, it really smooths out the curve of how aggravating this run is. Nope, nothing. That was egg number 300 on Enamorus. And I think the bug is still in the game. I actually haven't checked the change logs. Tier 2 Metacham. Tier 2 Snom. Sure. I think we're getting close to being able to get another Impidimp egg. I think it's 12 we need. Yeah, I think it's 12. Actually, trying to do the graveyard route probably wouldn't be awful for us. Biggest thing would be like the swamp kind of beforehand. But like Abyss, you can go into Wasteland from Abyss, which would be fine. There's the missed axe kick. Get it out of the way early. Maybe I should do that instead of trying to go the seabed route. Oops. We do have a map. Oops. I'll do that. Sorry, now I'm like considering it. I'm not as familiar with all the ways to get to get to graveyard as I should be. I just know the swamp one, but swamp is a little bit risky because you can go end up into a construction site, which I'd rather avoid just because of all the sturdy. We've missed 2 of the axe kicks. I think we've thrown out 3. We've missed 2 of them. Take an early Mega Bracelet. Alright. Full tackle that. I kind of went Charm, actually. I keep forgetting I turned off the move change confirmation. We'll do the exact same thing. Charm, Psych off, cool. We want Flame Charge too, but I'm not on top of it right now. I'm not going to reset the fight for a second time. I just need to slow down just a smidge. A risk an Axe Kick. Okay, cool. I mean, again, we could go Metropolis Slum, then try to hit Swamp Graveyard. Yeah. Let's give it a try. Floor Cannon, Axe Kick. We're just gonna take the Pokeballs. Thought about taking the Nugget for more rerolls, but we have already gotten one Soothe Bell. So, if we needed a Soothe Bell and we didn't have one yet, I would have probably taken the Nugget. No real need right now, in my opinion. 301. The Relic Gold's tough to pass up. Yeah, I'll take the Relic Gold over that. Covet's nice. It helps with some other mystery events. So both the Charm and the Covet are good for mystery events. One reason, like, Ribombee is so good is because it gets those as well, in addition to having Pickup and Honey Gather. Fortunately, the Opportunist later on... Actually, no, it doesn't have Opportunist now. They removed it, didn't it? Didn't they give it to Cinderace? So the... has Tough Claws now? Yeah, okay. It used to have Opportunist. That's what I was thinking of. Alright. Nothing here. There's that Nincada egg. Outside of that, there's really not much. Lots of things that don't have variants yet, so the candies will just be saved, but I'll take that, sure. Just do something like this. We still had 7 floors left on the Super Lure, so I wasn't super pressed to replace it. Sure. Game really wants me to take a Super Lure. Here's one of the events that lets you use Covet to steal an item. Okay. I actually got a tier 3 Yamper from the Shiny Gacha earlier today, late last night. One of the two. We didn't need it, it was just kind of funny. Yamper was my 200th tier 3 shiny. I remember that. I don't remember what our 100th was because I don't think I was really paying attention to it at the time. But Yamper was our 200th and Foongus was our 300th. We were farming something besides Foongus at the time too. We just happened to pick Foongus up on a run. Bought the candy egg, and oh, yeah, number 300, cool. Might have been when I was farming Kyogre. Reviver Seed? We can hold on to that, we can duplicate it. I wonder if Twister KOs the Grimer. It does not even come close. Good to know. Really want Dazzling Gleam. Alright, third Soothe Bell's a good consolation prize instead of having Dazzling Gleam. Alright, Aqua shouldn't be too bad. They'll be a little spooky in the rain, but that's about it. It was important we prioritized that one. That way, Pignite didn't take the recoil damage. They would have taken it if neutralizing gas was still up. Alright, Nikata's at 22. So yeah. We'll go ahead and get rid of the Nummel. Yo, Em, what's going on? Welcome on in. Hey, no worries. I appreciate it. And then we'll unpause this. We'll transfer all the Soothe Bells to you. All this here. Take this Grid Claw. Put on Nikata. How's your day been? Nope, we want that and then X kick. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, no, that's a bummer. 100%. Sorry to hear it. Okay, I didn't think it was going to KO, and we crashed. We've crashed 3 times this run already. At least we duplicate all these items. You don't need Heat Crash. Have a good one, Em. Hopefully your day picks up. Alright. Lychee Berry, no. Apricot Berry, no. Salic Berry, no. Grip Claws, no. The rest of them are fine. Okay. We have 6 Soothe Bells. That is good. Reason we don't want Grip Claws on the Enamorus is it has Contrary, so I don't want to be checking for stolen berries the entire run. I would just rather not. We can take it more. I don't think we can OHKO them with Twister yet, so we'll do this. You're pretty much maxed out where we want. I'll take the Pokeballs instead. Now I'll try Twister, and then just a Wave Crash if it doesn't. One more. I want to be a little careful of how much money I use in case we come across this event. Fuck. That's exactly the event I wanted to save money for. That exact one. Game Y. I couldn't have scripted that any better. We don't need Sweet Kiss. Is there fog? Frickin' fog. One of the best reasons to not have weather back in the game. Another Soothe Bell? Alright, I don't think there's really anything we need in the swamp. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, Poliwag doesn't have variants yet. So I don't have to worry about that. We have all the Seismitoad. Did I just Volt Tackle that? I did. Yeah, I think if we can get to Graveyard is when we'll start getting stuff. Another Soothe Bell? Okay. I mean, that's 2 extra candies for Tapu Lele variants whenever they come out. We get to go into Graveyard. Okay. Graveyard is Skeledirge and Mimikyu. And Abyss has Grimmsnarl. Yeah, those are the ones I know off the top of my head. There's probably another one in Abyss I'm not thinking of, but it's not coming to me right now. We can Volt Tackle the Driftblim. I will want to heal, actually. Just take the Nugget. +2. I don't trust a tough +2 to KO either one of those. There's Dazzling Gleam. Alright. Run just got a lot better. Plus the Max Lure. Okay. Last run, the rival had a Skeledirge. So it's just all fairy, or all fire types for us so far. Waiting on Flare Blitz for the Emboar. Ew. Probably take the Ultra Ball. We'll do this first. If we can get a PowerPoint max, I'll put on Dazzling Gleam. Please let us get a Mimikyu. No, we didn't get it. Because we have a gym battle this next floor. Unless I've completely forgotten the rotation already, but I don't think so. What's that? Enamorus number 303 for us? Yeah. One should be enough. Yeah. Alright. Grimmsnarl is what we want down here. So we have, what, 2 extra Soothe Bells? I think the tier 2s were missing. We're maxed out on Soothe Bells at floor 62. That's really nice. Yeah, especially with Dazzling Gleam now online. 1 floor cannon, we should be able to clear through everything with Dazzling Gleam pretty much no matter the biome. So we can easily triple farm. Dude, it's not a PowerPoints max, but it's something. Yeah, we should be able to pick up either a normal lure or a super lure before they both run out. I'm going to floor cannon the Linoon and Volt Tackle the Pelipper. This will just be Ember. I was going to say, we don't have to worry about it living there. There's the super lure, Dazzling Gleam. I'll Volt Tackle the Golbat because it might live. Oh no. Do we? No, we already have enough. So I'm going to grab Lumberry on you. Everything else can go on you. And then we'll grab the lure because we want to get the double battle on the boss floor at the end of this biome. And triple lures guarantees that. Should be enough. If we don't get Grimmsnarl here, I hope we go to Wasteland anyway. But especially if we don't get a Grimmsnarl down here. Nope, nothing there either. I think it's just Floor Cannon Volt Tackle again. I missed. That's unfortunate. Right. I'm going to try and play greedy and not take the healing. Nah, if I wanted to catch something, I'll take the healing. And we got nothing. We're at +2. I'm going to double up into the Gengar just in case. Yeah. Doubled up with Wave Crash, so if the Stored Power hit, the Wave Crash would KO the Houndoom. Like I said, there's a lot, like, we can catch the Hakamo. Because we need its tier 3. Sweet. Let's get rid of that Ninjask. Go through items real quick. Yeah, they can all go here. I don't dislike having a Rock Slide on him. We'll go Dazzling Gleam. So we swapped the Shedinja here just to save us some button presses later on. Hopefully, that's the idea anyway. That's 11 Soothe Bells this run. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's 11 Soothe Bells. I wish I could save some of them for a future run. Do it instead of Screech. Also, I'm pretty sure Claying Scales is a spread move. Wasn't that what the Z move was for? Oh, interesting. +2 doesn't KO the Roserade. That should, though. I feel so bad for how I treat my Shedinjas. Like, they actually do a lot of work for us, too. They've come in clutch so many times, and I'm just like, eh. But what if you were just a sacrifice for the things I need unlocks for? Yeah, I'll just take that. I'm not going to bother catching the Como now that we already have one on the team. The one candy isn't really worth it, in my opinion. Don't need Moonblast. Alright, let's, was that 7 on you? It was. Double Floor Cannon, and then we're fine. I should probably Elixir soonish. I'm going to do it now, just so I don't forget, and I'll grab this. Ooh, we need a new Super Lure. Don't think... Oh, it does KO with the Dragonite. Didn't think it was going to. But I guess at +4, we're pretty good. We can Flare Blitz to Cop Raja, so we'll go Floor Cannon, Flare Blitz. That's enough candies for a Tepig Egg. Okay. I'm always hesitant to swap out against potentially sturdy mons, especially because they usually have rock type coverage. And like, I don't want to risk Enamorus with that. Here, I'm not too worried about it. Always nice to grab Master Ball. I'll grab this. I'm not going to use it, but easy extra candy. Sure. Yeah. I didn't want Embor taking a dig, even if it's from a Sandshrew. Okay. I was tempted to roll again, trying to find a Super Lure or Max Lure. Here. Yeah, that's why. Another Soothe Bell. That might be sturdy. We don't know because Sandstorm's up already. Okay, there was that. One reroll to try to find. Nope. Man. Not like Super and Max Lures are supposed to be all that rare. I don't think I bypassed any either that I'm like being punished for not taking. We can go Mountain. If we get lucky, we can go Mountain Wasteland. Man, we're not even getting tier 1 Tepigs. There's a Super Lure. Alright. The Gigalith is not sturdy. The Golem might be. Yeah, there we go. Take an X special attack going into the rival fight. Yeah. Alright, we're at 94. Lumberry on Embor. Lumberry on Como. Citrus Berries on you. Mystic Water on you. Everything else can go to you. Everything else can go to you. That sucks. That is quite problematic for us later. We'll have to see what we can do about it. Gotta love that we can do that, though. Axe Kick on you. Como here. I'm just gonna Dragon Claw. I don't think it'll KO. Yeah. But that's fine. Calcium will help. We can Dazzling Gleam. Again, I'm worried about Sturdy. Didn't need to be, but it doesn't hurt to be careful. Reviver Seed? Cool. So many potentially sturdy mods in here. I can't feel like I can switch out to Embor. Now I feel like I might be able to. Yeah, okay. Just get a little bit of help there. Alright. I'm a little spooked about the volcano, because like Volcano Beach. And then I'm stuck in Seabed. I could eventually get to like Ice Cave. Maybe. Space has Solrock. Let's try Space. Also an outside shot at Cosmog. We still need tier 2 Cosmog. So. Always a chance. Probably not a good one, but... Berry. We were once... Just gonna show my bug types. It's not a lot, but I didn't really want to face them. Ow. There's a Soul Rock. If this doesn't KO for some reason, we'll catch it. But yeah, it's going to go down. Well. Let's be up. Okay, I'm just trying to find ways to live that Flare Blitz later on from the Incineroar we're going to have to face. That's helpful. We're actually running a little bit low on money this run, so getting that will help out just a little bit. That's enough for another Tepig egg. Keep taking that. Best. Oh, Jesus. I think we're okay. Yeah. Nasty combination of face, though. With Ember out, I'm just going to single target each of these down. We missed the floor cannon. That was the plan, anyway. See if we can grab a wide lens at some point. You haven't picked any up. You haven't picked any up. Okay. One. Yeah, we just don't quite have the same damage I'm kind of used to on Enamorus. We'll make it work. Go max pot. Let's transfer everything over here now. You don't have a lot for it. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, I'm talking about citrus berries and stuff. There just aren't any. If we don't get anything after the 114 fight, I might transfer some from Ember. See how this fight goes. There goes our Reviver Seed. We're probably okay now, but... There's that. So we're going to take Reviver Seed, Citrus Berry. You don't have any Enigma Berries, do you? Nope. Alright. Take an Elixir just to be sure. We don't need the lore, but nothing else there I want, and we only have 22,000 at the moment. That Swift Swim Quillfish is surprisingly dangerous in these fights. All things considered, it's one of the things I'm most concerned about. Like when facing Archie. Should probably be more concerned about that Mega Sharpedo, but... Don't want the Reveal Glass. Oh, you're not at +2. I'm not sure a +2 will KO the Tinkaton. Yeah. Absolutely nothing on him. Okay, we can Terra now. Alright, that should be more than enough. I'm just gonna floor cannon and then do this. You missed the floor cannon. Did you miss a second one? Holy crap. There's a Master Ball. Right. At least you're not gonna miss Dazzling Gleams. I hope. If you somehow start missing Dazzling Gleams, I'm going to not be thrilled. Okay. Even a +2 should KO the Talonflame, I would think. Yeah. Don't need training session. Fuck. Let's double up into the Aggron. Yeah, because of that. I'm going to try this. Actually, don't need anything in the lore cannon or floor cannon. Dang, everyone's good in that. Let's roll once. Ew. You never know. Nothing there. Think that's enough on, you? No, you're just short. The Gigalith doesn't have Sturdy. The Aggron does, though. Yep. Alright, I'm going to take the Reveal Glass just to get it out of the Road Ball pool. I do not want to face you. Alright, we don't have Sizzly Slide, we have Covet. I'm perfectly fine with that, actually. We already had all the Soothe Bells we wanted. Okay. Aeroblast, Rock Slide again. Doesn't surprise me. Okay, I'm fine. And we get to go back to Wasteland. Still holding out hope we get something, like it's just a random full odd shiny in Wasteland. Okay. +2 should be plenty in Wasteland. We're in the 130s. Shouldn't be too concerned. +2 didn't KO him? Oh, right. We have to disable the... Yeah. I forgot we lose Contrary when we're in Therian form. That explains a lot. I don't think we need that. I'm tempted to take the Relic Gold, but Citrus Berries have also been tough to come across. Okay. Now we're at +2. We'll at least hatch the Tepig just before the rival fight at 145. I gotta take this instead of the Relic Gold. One roll. Blah. Alright, Soul Dew will help our damage a little bit more. This will help our survivability a little bit more. I don't think I'll need a floor cannon for it. Yeah. Might elixir before 140. I actually can't remember if it's gym or not. What is going on? Nothing. Okay. It was not. Aerodactyl. Huh. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get rid of the flying weakness so we can miss our first floor cannon. Go floor cannon to you and sky uppercut you. And then I can just dazzling gleam. I'll take an X speed going into the rival fight coming up. I need to remember we're on the floor 30 rotation for gym leaders. Oh, cool. Didn't have sturdy. Eventually, right? Something. Right, let's go through you real quick. Citrus Berry can go on Embor. Lumberry can go on you. Lumberry doesn't go on anyone else. Enigma Berry goes there. The rest go to you. You get those. Okay. It didn't use Flare Blitz. We did miss yet another floor cannon, though. Really gotta get wide lenses, or worse comes to worse, I can try to grab X accuracies going into the big fights. Yeah, there we go. Hey, speaking of wide lenses, that makes me happy. About as good as we could have hoped for from that fight, and we got a max war. Yep, I'm pretty happy with all that. Double up into the Dawn Fan because it has 30. Gigalith might have sturdy. Yeah. Nothing on the Enamorus again. Golem might have sturdy. Alright, I'm going to Terrastallize here. Especially against the Arcanine, because Head Smash, yeah. Didn't know what rock-type move was going to be coming towards me, but I knew it was something. I think we're probably okay now. Sure. Unfortunately, both the leftovers and the sand chip damage text together, they start chewing up a lot of time. Okay, we're good though. Back to mountain. Actually, let's do this real quick. Since I don't know how to get to, like, graveyard and stuff more effectively. Previous biomes. Just the swamp. Swamp is lake and temple. It's also slum. I guess if there's going to be a guaranteed cycle, let's look at graveyard. Graveyard, abyss, cave, lake, swamp. Graveyard. Okay. Good to know just for future runs. I'm actually going to keep that open a little bit. Where did I pick to go? Okay, mountain. Yeah. Would have liked to get the boost, but I didn't really want to keep one of them alive. Oh, okay. This works too. Let's get the boost off you and wave crash into the Sun Scorch. Yeah, and then I can Dazzling Gleam and switch out into Kama. And this is fine. We'll just do the same. Sure. That is enough for you, and that means Embor is the one that has 10 candies. We need 12 for it. Yeah, there's the sturdy. That is one extra egg for Tepig. Fat load of good it's done for us, though. Again, I don't think I've gotten even a tier 1 Tepig in a couple days. It's been a little absurd. Sure. Okay. We should be fine. I can do this. I'll grab an elixir after this fight. Cool. I don't think we need another one. One of the few times I'm actually going to grab an egg voucher plus. Just because you never know. I could get lucky. Nothing on you. I don't want Starch Berry on them. What am I doing? Why am I putting stat boosting berries on a contrary mon? There we go. Is that the only thing I've done that with? Yes, looks like it. Cool. Okay then. Sorry, Kamal. A bit of a slower run than normal for me today. That's okay. I think now that we got the sludge event, we should be in better position. It was just kind of the early phases that took up some time. See if I can take an X speed. X accuracy? No. I'll roll the dice and not take the X accuracy. We did get a wide lens for Fluor Cannon, so. Let's grab one more. Yeah, that should be enough. We'll have one more chance for X speed. One roll. X speed. Alright, cool. I feel so much better about this fight now that we got that. I'm perfectly fine with that. It still outspeeds us. Alright. Focus Baron saving our bacon. I love that they gave Archie and Drake Delmise. I think that's so cool thematically. Yeah, nothing on the Tepig. To the surprise of nobody, nothing on the Tepig. Multi-lens is actually huge on Enamorus. It breaks through sturdy, but it also lets you double dip on contrary boosts. Yeah, I'll just take that. I'm okay with that. I don't think that's... Actually, that might be 11 on the Como. It is. Awesome. Okay. We have a gym leader at 180. So I have to keep that in mind. I'm like, we can just heal up off the next wave. We still might be able to, but... Oh, yeah. I think unless it's like a Trash Cloak Burmadam, we'll be alright. Berry Pouch. Since we have been struggling a little bit to get like Citrus and Enigma berries, that should help out just a bit, especially through the Elite Four. And I don't have to worry about doubling up into Sturdy Buns anymore because of the multi-lens on Enamorus. That smooths things out a little bit as well. I'll hit an Elixir after the 179 fight. Sweet. Alright, Elixir. I think we can hold off on the Super Lore. They should be fine. One more? Okay. I can Dazzling Gleam now. We do need tier 3 Arctivish. Is something we're missing. Let's go island. There's there's fewer things that scare me on the island, like in terms of random battles, than on the sea. Those might be famous last words, but we'll see. No pun intended. We take the X speed. Thought about the Super Lore. Really? That's... Oh, it's raining. Yeah, full tackle. Berry Pouch is coming in clutch, giving us way more boosts. Yeah, I mean, we're still going. Unfortunately, we chewed through way too many of them. Of the berries, that is, but... Alright. Hachirisu. I'm just gonna put everything back on you. Lumberry. No, everyone's good. Take this. Kind of hoping we wouldn't one-shot the Rhyperior. That way we would have gotten an additional boost from Floor Cannon, but doesn't really matter. I think this will actually be enough. Yeah. I'm going to slap an elixir on it, because we can... Actually, I can just do this. No. I think we're probably fine. My biggest worry is, like... I'm at +6. I don't have a biggest worry anymore. Doesn't mean I shouldn't be worried about anything, but... I was gonna say, like, a Solarndit or a Salazzle. That quad resists, but... Yeah. I'm super concerned. Even this should be fine. Yeah, this will get... This plus the Super Lure will get us through the end of the run. That's aggravating. Okay, it didn't one-shot us, we're fine. Probably. Yeah. That is another can or another egg for you. I just want to check something real quick. No, okay. Had to check. Lumberry. I think they're all good on Lumberries. Let's take a lure. Actually, don't have a real need to take a lure, but I probably could have rerolled since we have a little more money now. Cynthia. Okay. We missed the first floor cannon. Okay. I don't want to trigger Lumberry or Lepaberry, so I'll just spam Dazzling Gleams now. And there's the Garchomp. Cool. Save the Lepaberry. I don't think we'll need it. Let's go Floor Cannon into you and then Sky Uppercut on you. I don't... yeah. Alright, so X speed, maybe an X accuracy. Those are the two big ones. Fucking Tepig, man. No. Just absolutely nothing for it. I'll take an X accuracy just because I don't want to get screwed over. There's an X speed. Alright. I'm feeling pretty happy going into this fight. I'll double check. Tier 1 Enamorus. Enigma Berry. Twisted Spoon in case we want to use stored power for some reason. definitely terrestrialize here. Okay. Should be fine. I don't think even Mega Ray outspeeds us with an X speed. Sweet. Okay. Didn't need a Soul Dew. I was seeing if maybe we could squeak an extra Master Ball out of it. Just to get one additional Paradox Mon. I'm re-rolling just a bit to see if we can get like a rare candy or something. Speaking of. Do you get an extra one for you? We'll catch one of the Paradox Mons on the next floor unless it's something we don't need. Let's go for the Iron Bundle. Yeah. I was rolling for a rare candy. Or not. Okay. You have another one. Alright, I mean, hour and 5-minute run. A little bit less. That's not bad. Let us see what other eggs we can get. And while that's loading, I want to see what the Pokerogue Mons are today. Blah. Kind of blah. Yeah, I'll probably bring, like, Kuthmmunity. No upgrades. Okay. Enamorus is at 309 hatches. Yeah, we're going to bring Kuthmmunity. Reason I don't want to bring Wishy-Washy is I don't want to have schooling proc. In case we do put it in for whatever reason. That's a pretty good egg move set. That's... Wow, I didn't realize it was that good. Don't get me wrong, I see triple axle in a setup move. I'm pretty happy no matter what it is, but add in Dire Claw with it. That's pretty solid. 20, 35. We have about 50 eggs worth of vouchers to hatch. Baton floor 1. Nothing. I'm going to take the big nugget here. It'll allow us to reroll just a little bit more. I talked about at the beginning of last run. We already had a Soothe Bell, which is why we chose... I forget what we chose over a nugget. Chose something over a nugget. Take the Great Ball. But until we get that first Soothe Bell, it's kind of all for naught. Wow, I thought it'd KO one of them. Nope. Okay, at least it's not a fire type this time. Fire types are good for Enamorus pretty much only if you do have a multi-lens, because you have a better chance of getting 2 hits off and setting up faster. Still thought it would do it. Don't know why. Just thought it would. I'm gonna go Aeroblast, Ember. Seedot does have Sturdy. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to catch it. I'll throw one Pokeball at it. Okay. It's 2 candies. It doesn't have its variants yet. Sure, why not? Nothing new in there? Yeah. It's okay. Let us... Floor Cannon, Axe Kick. First Axe Kick of the run. Does it miss? No, it doesn't. Wow. It's a miracle. Stored power should be fine now. I don't know why I was thinking so hard about it. I know what to do. Just my brain didn't want to work. Tackle. Soothe Bell. Alright, we're off to the races. Next up, a Dazzling Gleam TM or another Soothe Bell. That's what I'm holding out hope for. Alright, I can settle for a Master Ball, I guess. Gives us an answer for Eternatus later, so saves us just a little bit of time. Sure. Here's Stored Power will Axe Kick to Happiny rather than the other way around. Happiny has pretty good special defense if I remember right. Yeah, see, the Stored Power didn't even KO it. Did I win? No, I'm okay without Twister. Nothing. Okay. Come on, Tepig. Is that? Oh, wait, we have accuracy drop. Maybe I should have axe kicked? No, it hits that one. Okay. I don't understand sometimes, man. Take the Dynamax Band. Go Floor Cannon. I'm just going to go Flame Charge. Okay. We'll see if we can hit Graveyard Abyss again. Again, it's like Graveyard Abyss Wasteland if we're lucky. The Growl actually saved the Squawkabilly there. Insane. Okay. Don't need Arm Thrust. I know it's coming. There it is. I'll take a rare candy. That's a pretty good find. Max Lure guarantees double battles for a while. And we know we have a gym leader on 30. Nothing from the Jangmo egg. Unfortunate. Don't need anything from training session. Straight into rival fight. Okay. I've been thinking about taking Draining Kiss early on. It's just like, I don't really want to take it later. Like, I don't want to have it later. I'd probably replace, like, Stored Power. It's an option. That's not enough for a Mimikyu. It's not enough for you. Alright. True roll. Take a Mega Bracelet, I guess. And that's Dynamax Band and Mega Bracelet by 20, like down to floor 25. thinning out that Rogue Ball tier pool. Rare candy. We're at +2. I was kind of hoping it would take out the Furfrou. Furfrou? However you say it. But I haven't used it that many times. Tepig didn't give me anything? No way. This could be nice. I did say could be. I'll take the HP up, but... No, don't need to roll out. Wait. And 1 stored power. Yep. Pretty sure you're guaranteed Slum after Metropolis. And then we hope we get the map proc at the end of this. I think I floor canned the Drowsy and just Volt Tackled the Murkrow. I'm still being greedy for more held items before we duplicate everything. There's the Nuzzle. Was it? Oh, it was you. Okay. Once we see the team, the opposing team, enemy team, evil team, whatever you want to call them. Aqua? We had Aqua last turn, didn't we? Unless I'm completely losing my mind? No, we did. Because I was concerned about the Mega Sharpedo at 165. Turned out not to be an issue, but it was still something I was worried about. We don't need that lure. This could be helpful. Yeah. Okay. Flame Body, fuck! And we have Moxie, so we should be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Nice to get that, though. The guaranteed Soothe Bell is super nice. We had a really good run last time because of all the Soothe Bells we found. But still, getting 2 before duplication. If I can do that every run, I am beyond chuffed, let's say. Oops. I was trying to go here. Yeah. Krogunk, I don't want to let you go, but you kind of did your job, my guy. Thank you. Let's go stored power and just like flame charge. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's fine. I'm never gonna hit a floor cannon with a minimize squat or minimize gradient. That's just rude. Don't need that. Don't need that. Another Soothe Bell. Okay. The floor after we duplicate, but hey, I'll take it. Lychee Berry goes there. Salic Berry goes there. Everything else is fine. Soothe Bell. Stored power? We're not boosted it up. We'll go 1,000 arrows, yeah. Okay, so we have 5 Soothe Bells instead of 6. That should be okay. Aww. We didn't get it. We didn't get the chance to go to Swamp. There are things in both Dojo and Power Plant we can get that we need. Emolga being kind of the more common one in Power Plant, and I guess Lucario being the main one in Dojo. But would much rather try to get to Graveyard and Abyss. What's the chances? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. All right. Not gonna spend too long on that. All right, 6 Soothe Bells. I'm not too worried about finding something we can triple farm until we get a 7th Soothe Bell. Oh, we don't need that. Just, I don't want to go through all the button presses of switching in and out if the 3rd Mon doesn't have any Soothe Bells on it. Just don't think it's worth it at that point. Nothing. Yeah. This is fine. Stored power and flame charge. Yeah. Didn't even have sturdy. Happy days. Nothing. Take the super lore. Ew. I kind of want to do this. Yeah. It's like I saw too much value in 1,000 arrows there to not take it. I don't think this will KO the ground. It does. Okay. I was just trying to find, like, the one line to add a chance to KO both. It doesn't get us that many new, like, that many floors. Like, 3. But I do want the Berserker. Never mind. Yeah, Berserker would have been nice. Is that enough for Deoxys Egg? I am going to go Dojo. Just because Dazzling Gleam. If we see Lucario in here, great. Take this. I had to think about it. Okay. There's that 7th Soothe Bell we were talking about. And that should be enough for an Ember Egg. So nice that the candy pop-ups are actually accurate now. That was such a nice little bug fix they did. Okay. I think that should be fine. I don't think I'm going to need anything more than a +2. Even here, that should be plenty. If I don't take this lore, I'm going to get punished and not see another one for a long time. I just know it. We'll now see way too many of them, but I know I would have been punished if I didn't take it. And we have a gym leader here. One roll. No Lucario, unfortunately. I see how it is. Dojo doesn't show me a Lucario, but the gym leader has one. These are all the rare eggs. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple things here. Like, we need Tier 3 Comfy, and Oranguru doesn't have variants yet. So those will all be helpful. Like, both of those will be helpful. I think you can do Temple into Swamp. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. So let's go Temple. Nothing in Temple I want, but I'm just trying to get to the Graveyard Abyss. Floor Cannon. Wave Crash. Can't wait till I can get Flare Blitz. No. Oh, yeah. Just take the nugget. Oh, that... Sometimes the mystery encounter, mystery event music just, like, starts off really loud. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we got one. We missed the first one. I can't believe we freaking missed the first one. See if we can find the line. Is he just going to let us set up to +6? Apparently. Okay. Let's go Shedinja. Alright, you're not as standard. I forgot their typings were all messed up. I think we're okay now. Once again, though, we use Shedinja, like, as the sacrifice. Damn. Yeah. Poor Shedinja being a sacrifice again. Got us through this, though. Soldiu's kind of nice. Tepig! Not being shiny or anything. Imagine. I will take that now. I don't think we need the Super Lure yet, so I'll take the rare candy. Man, Mantine's pretty especially bulky too. Wasn't sure the floor cam was gonna one-shot. We can take the HP up. How many Dazzling Gleam power points? We have 4 left. We do not... Yeah, there's no gym leader at 70 ever. I'm going to take the Carbos. It'll pay off later in the run, hopefully. Not going to take the Max Revive. I'll take this lure, though. Okay. Please stop missing floor cannons. I know we don't have any wide lenses this run, but it's a continuation of last run. Where you were just missing them left and right. I mean, this is going to put the sand on. We did not get Swamp, unfortunately. There's the sand. I'm sure there's things we need in the desert. I rarely go here, so I don't know what they are off the top of my head. I take the Pokeball over Relic Gold. Had to think about it. Calcium and protein. Well, we were covered either way, I guess. I mean, we can just Flare Blitz the Earthworm. Yeah. Citrus Berry still? Yeah. I just want to be safe. There's Sandstream. PowerPoint's up on the Dazzling Gleam. We really only need like one floor cannon, but we're gonna need a bunch of Dazzling Gleams. If this Wave Crash doesn't kill Darmanitan, I'll catch it. Okay. Go to Ancient Ruins. We need tier 3 Darmanitan. I'm like 90% sure. Maybe? Come on, there we go. Darumaka. Not Galarian Darumaka. Yeah, we need tier 3. So we get a candy egg for you, and then we'll just Flare Blitz. Thank you for not getting outsped by Tinkaton, Embor. I appreciate that. Diamond Gleam? Okay. I don't think +2 KOs a Tinkaton. Damn it. Have we hatched even a tier 1 shiny yet this stream? I'm not sure that we have. I'm just gonna use Wave Crash just to get, not use up all the Flare Blitz power points. Okay, hold on. This one's a little different. I'm gonna go Floor Cannon. We will Flare Blitz the Archeops. Perfect. Replace Ninjask. Alright. One berry on you. Lepa berry on you. All of those can go to you. You get the rest of these. Super more. Dazzling Gleam, Shedinja. So Archeops will be what we triple farm today. Another heal. Isn't this our second healing charm? It is. Alright. There is a gym leader at 90. So I'm going to do that, and this. I was just Floor Cannon and Wave Crash. Or not. I mean, Dazzling Gleam should be fine now, right? Yeah. Nothing from Tepig. Jesus Christ. Legends, if you somehow ever see this, I feel your pain. Ridiculous. I mean... I'm gonna take the Ultra Balls over the Max Lure. Max Lure's only 6 more, floors. Ultra Balls, maybe, I guess. Alright, that is not a sturdy Gigalith. The Archaludon's new. Pretty much a free turn to set up for us, though. Okay. I might just take the Nugget. Yeah. Does this one-shot Ting-Lu? Oh, we're at +4. I thought we were at +2 for some reason. Nothing on Enamorus. I don't know. I will say this Enamorus grind and Tepig are both like wearing me down a bit. More than quite a few of the other grinds in recent memory. Also, we know we didn't have a gym leader on 100, so we could afford to Terra here. Yeah, oh, good thing we... Okay. I think that's enough for a Tepig egg. Again, for whatever good it's gonna do. Go Floor Cannon. Yeah, that's fine. Did I not buy the Tepig egg? I did. Okay, cool. Alright, we're at +4 now, so we should be able to KO... I'm guessing everything in Volcano with a Dazzling Gleam? Maybe not like a boss Salazzle? But I think a non-boss Salazzle... Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Getting another lure soon would be helpful, but I'm gonna take I'd take a rare candy over the voucher. Nah, I'll just take it. Let's let's go gambling. I don't think it's the right choice, but it's the more fun choice. Yeah, we'll take Pokeball here. Okay, yes. Oh, that didn't KO. That not KOing's not a bad thing. It lets us get an extra Pokemon worth of candy gain on Emboar. I don't dislike that. We do need a Volcarona. I'm going to trust Volcarona lives and Arcanine doesn't. So close. Thank you, recoil damage. Now I have to catch it. Without Rogue Balls. Thank you. Alright. It worked out. I'll take that. Hi, Reshiram. Damn. I'm still gonna do this, but... I think we're gonna be okay. Does Cyndaquil have its variants? It doesn't. Can we get 2 more? Sure. Jesus Christ. It's unreal. It's absolutely insane. Oh my god. Enamorus. Alright, it's alright. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, and it's hailing. It's not even snowing in here. It's hailing. Interesting. I'm a little surprised hail is still in the game. So wasn't most of hail changed to snow for like abilities and stuff? Not even a tier 1 today. Yeah. Alright, you're at 5. That works, I guess. Alright, never mind. Hail's amazing. My bad. Shouldn't have underestimated it. Alright. We can do this. The elixir. I'm going to double check on citrus berries. We'll put them on Embor to start. Charcoal obviously goes on Embor. Enigma berry goes there. Lumberry. Doesn't matter. Alright, so you get all of those. You get anything you can hold. I'm going to grab the lore because they're starting to run out. I'm not going to Terra this fight if I can help it. We have a gym leader at 120. So if I can save it for that, I will. Less Frost... No, I was going to say, Frostlass could avoid this. But Hail and Snow was not because of the drizzle overriding it. You're at 0. Okay. So it's the Embor that's going up. So until I see something hit 12, I kind of don't have to worry about buying eggs. Again, I will Terastallize here, especially getting rid of the flying type. Against this guy would be helpful. Are we fine? Sweet. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here we want. Nothing's coming to mind. I think everything in here we either have all the variants for, or they don't have their variants released yet. Yeah, I think even the legendaries in here we don't care all that much about. Like Galarian, Articuno, and Zacian, Chanpao. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. Again, if something's shiny, we'll grab it just for the candies, but... Yeah. Again, I don't know the spawn tables like the back of my hand. But off the top of my head, that's where I'm leaning. Yeah, Mamoswine would be cool once it gets its variants. That's actually one of the ones I'm really looking forward to. Every time I come across, like, Mamoswine, even if, like, I'm going up against it, like, I actually like this Pokemon. But when people ask me, like, what my favorite Pokemon is, the answer is rarely Mamoswine, and I don't know, like, that doesn't even pop up into my head, and I'm not sure why. Because it probably should. It deserves more attention than I give it. Sweet. Okay. Alright. We don't even need Arctozolt. Yeah, we've Arctozolt done. There we go. It was a lake we wanted to go to, I think. And then we go to swamp. Yeah. 2 in lake we can catch. We want to catch if we can. Will be Flamigo and Araquanid. We won't add them to the team, but if we don't KO them somehow, the extra candies could add up. They might be weather-only spawns, too, so it being nighttime might impact that. Not even a tier 1. But I think those are the only things left in Lake we want. At least until, like, Masquerain gets his variants and all that good stuff. I forgot how many enter the battlefield effects there are in Lake. Between, like, Cloud 9 and Intimidate, like, there's multiple Intimidate users. Excuse me, well, I'm not surprised at all we didn't get anything from the Tepig Egg. It's not raining, so I can Flare Blitz just to get... Did you... We just gave you a wide lens and you miss your first, Floor Cannon. Come on, Enamorus. You can do better than that. At least our money's getting a little more back on track to where we want it. We're struggling for a little bit. Alright. You now have 2 wide lenses. Unless there's fog, and screw fog, you're fine. So yeah, it's swamp. And there's fog. Fuck. I shouldn't have said anything. Nothing from Archeops. Could take an X accuracy. Alright, the effects of weather disappeared. Gotta love it. Hi, Azelf. Does this one-shot? It does. Alright, we're gonna check the pickup stuff real quick. Lepa, Citrus, Lucky Egg, Lum. Else goes there, rest goes to you. I'll take that. Again, we face a gym leader at 150. So I want to try to save my Terra. Although it's going to be a poison type gym leader. So the Terra shouldn't have a huge difference, but... Shiny Arbok. I wasn't expecting that. Yo, what's going on, Nathex? Welcome on in. Welcome to us trying to get new shinies and the game saying no. We have not had a whole lot of success yet today. How you doing? And it's a poison type. Alright, I'm just going to Floor Cannon and Flare Blitz. Okay. We at least got that down. We're all set. Do this. Just grab that. I don't think we want guts on anything. I mean, Archeops? Actually, on Archeops, that could be really good. We'll put it there. I wasn't thinking through it all correctly. And... nothing from Enamorus again. Yeah, we haven't even hatched a tier 1 today for all of our candy eggs. It's kind of insane. It happens sometimes. Sleep is good, though. Gotta do it. Also, we have stored power. One of the few times I'll actually use it. Sweet. We can go to Graveyard. I'm happy. Mimikyu, Skeledirge. Those are the two we're after. No, nothing. You're not up to anything tonight? Nothing exciting going on? Take that. I think we should be okay at +2. I mean, I think Pokerogue's a sick game. I love it. I put way too much time into it. Like, way too much time, but that's okay. We've all got our favorite games, and this one's currently mine. Yeah, I got there. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I don't need the nugget. I'm gonna reroll. We actually have some money right now. Yeah, I'll take that. If we get a Flame Orb now, I have to remember to put it on Archeops. Carbos, for sure. Come on. Lethalmon? No. Is it a newer one? Also, nothing from the Tepig egg. It's unreal. Alright, you're fine, Embor. I'll add it to my list. I'll drop it in my personal chat on Discord to check out later. Hold up. I have such a backlog of games right now that adding more to it is a dangerous proposition. There's the Flame Orb. Okay, we don't need anything from them. Yeah, no, I'll look into it after I'm no stream. I'm probably not going to be going for too much longer today, actually. I've heard of Lethal Company, but I haven't played it. Yeah, my voice is going. I'm going to try to get through this run, and then we'll probably wrap it up. Marshadow and Mimikyu. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't KO Mimikyu. It does not. I don't want to use Master Ball. Crap. Yeah. Did not want to use Master Ball the Mimikyu. But we definitely want to try to catch it. Sweet. 2 extra candies. Not going to be enough to get an egg for it. But again, those 2 candies add up. I'd like to catch the Grimmsnarl. Can I do this? Perfect. Maybe. There's an extra candy. Which I think will give us enough for a Grimmsnarl egg. I'm just going to steal the item. Yeah. It's Splicers, which I'm not going to use. But we'll re-roll it. Take that lure. Same thing as before. Floor Cannon Pluck. Try to catch the Grimmsnarl. Man, excuse me. Gotta love it. Alright, let's grab this. I'd like an X speed. Yep. The Elite Four. Are you talking about Lethalmon? The Elite Four in that game? I think we're okay now. +4 should be enough for just about anything. I think once you kind of understand how Pokerogue plays, the Elite Fours aren't bad. They're more annoying than difficult. I could have gotten an egg for you a while ago. I was neglecting you and I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Again, there's so many good, like, Pokemon fan-made games and Pokemon-like fan-made games out there. That, like, trying to get through all of them would just be a fruitless endeavor. Just wouldn't happen. Oh my gosh, am I happy I one-shotted that. That thing is such a problem for Enamorus. We're fine. Yeah, that Overquill was arguably the biggest threat on the team. And we should just be fine now. Yeah, if you're not familiar, Nathax, I am trying to 100% the game, which is why we are candy farming at the moment. Because we are looking for very specific shinies. So that's what we are after. I already Terastallized, right? Yeah. We can pluck. Interesting. I mean, pluck at least breaks that. Oops. Okay. That works. We're at +4. We can Dazzling Gleam an Embor. That should be enough for an Embor egg. Yes. This. Parasec's probably glad it went. That's a boss floor. Wow. Okay. Oh, alright. So be it. We're going to Wasteland now. Normally I'd go to Cave to reset the loop, but we're not going to make it all the way back. So, that's fine. Still, Palkia and a Grimmsnarl on the same floor. Right, well, we can grab this. That will now hatch before the end of the run. We can go Floor Cannon and Volt Tackle, and we should be fine. We can get another egg for you. I'm not sure this will KO Glamora. Okay, it did. I didn't really want a Glamora sticking around with Enamorus open. We don't need that. I'll take it anyway, though. Nothing else there I really wanted. Being able to get like a Shell Bell or leftovers would make me feel a lot more comfortable in finishing off this run. Just because if we can get that, Enamorus will stick around a little bit longer with the floor cannon resets. Or boosts, sorry. I'd be able to self-sustain through all of it. More cool. We have one more floor to try to get the Black Sludge event. Nothing on Tepig, dear lord. No, we didn't get it. Okay. Again. I think I've gotten the Black Sludge event on 179, like, maybe a half dozen times in all of the classic runs I've done. I think we're fine. I mean, like, a sturdy Arcalodon would be problematic, but I think he would have sent it out already. Yeah. Cool. No Sandstorm at the very least is good. I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam and like Crunch. Yeah. I don't think I need the accuracy. I'll take this just in case we can't refresh the Super Lure. Do one more? Yeah. Dazzling Gleam should be fine. I don't think they have a Mimikyu. Yeah. We could refresh the Super Lure. Jesus. We have not hatched even a single tier 1. I think... Yeah, we've hatched like 20 Enamoruses alone or something like that. Okay, we're fine there. I forget if he has Sock. If he does, it might have Sturdy. Nope, okay. This Max Lure will get us through the end of the run. This should be fine. I mean, he's going to go into King Gambit. We get 2 boosts off of it. And we should be fine. I'll probably want to take like an X speed before the champion. Especially because we don't have any recovery. Take an X special attack too, I guess. Yo, Beef, what's going on? It's okay. We've had some really, really horrible egg luck today. And we're going to be wrapping it up after this run. But we've hatched probably like 30, 35 eggs without even getting a tier 1. Yeah. How you doing, man? How's everything going? Yeah. I'm ever so slightly tilted at the moment. But it's okay. I'll be alright. We'll double up into the Sturdy Don fan. Yeah. Okay. Roll once for speed. Nah, alright, we'll take that. think we're all right. It's funny, we actually got the same Elite Four both runs on stream today. Good. Part of the community you're in is creating a D&D group. I like those, I don't know much about like D&D classes and stuff, but I just like the mental picture that those descriptions put in my head. Gluttonous obese wizard makes me think of Jabba the Hutt, but with magic. That's just what popped up into my head. Also, why are so many Paradox Bonds weak to Fairy? These two aren't, but like, so many of them are weak. Okay, I can get an egg for something. Let me do this real quick. Citrus berry for you. Citrus berry on no one else. Enigma berries. Enigma berry on you. Enigma berry on you. You can get the rest of it. You can get the rest of those, except for lumberries. We don't want you to have lumberries. We'll put them there. That here. Let's give you some coverage. We'll give you Dragon Claw instead of Thrash. Give Rock Slide instead of Tailwind. We already have speed. Yeah, Lily, what's going on? I don't think I have any bugs for you today. I'm trying to think. I feel like I had one and I forgot. I mean, RNG is clearly broken still. I brought this up a couple weeks ago. But, like, 321 Enamorus eggs. 455. Yeah, our RNG is broken, so I submit a bug report on that, at the very least. I'm actually not sure when the last time I had a hunt that took me less than 200 eggs. Might have been Reshiram like a month and a half ago. But no, everything's fine. Oh, you have? Okay. As long as you're putting it to good use, that's fine. I can live with that as long as somebody's putting it to good use. Yeah, you're catching me right at the tail end of the stream. My voice is starting to give out just a bit. Yeah, I haven't even hatched a tier 1 for my candy eggs today. Yeah, once this run is over, I'm wrapping up stream because I'm coming back tomorrow afternoon. So I don't want to completely destroy my my voice ahead of time. Oh, that even KO'd a quad resist. Nice. Reroll for rare candy? Reroll all my money for rare candy? Nope, didn't get a rare candy. Jesus said fuck you one final time. Outstanding. I just wanted it to get another Enamorus egg. I think the difference is going to be that one rare candy. I think that's the difference in, Yep, I think a rare candy would have given me 27. Hold on, let me check the infographic real quick. Rare candy, 3 Soothe Bells in Classic would have given me 45. That was the difference. Unreal. Uh, let's export this real quick just to look. I know I can get a Grimmsnarl egg. Or an Impidimp egg. But then we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for coming through today, guys. A little bit slower stream today, but that is all good. I'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. This upcoming week, my schedule's a little changed. I'm going on a mini vacation at the end of next week into the following week. Going to go see my grandfather for his birthday, and then I'm going to be able to see my girlfriend for a few days. So I will be not streaming. Oh, we can actually get a lot. Damn. Okay. Maybe we'll get something there. Thanks again for hanging out tonight, guys. Super appreciate it. And I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Have a good one. Take care.